What's going on, everybody? Upcoming. That thing said upcoming. What's going on? Live Farmer 73 here. And I'm outside here enjoying this beautiful day. Uh, Getting these cuttings. The second half of them ready to get shipped out. Me and Lady Lead working on all the cuttings. So I want to say hello to everybody. Happy Mac, how you doing? How you doing, my sister? I kind of wanted to touch on something. All right, flew away. Kind of wanted to touch on something today, and hope and just get everybody's opinion. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm kind of tired of talking. I just want to get everybody's opinion. That's all. Hey, Aqua Love, you know Lynn. Uh, okay. Where you going? Where you going? Okay. All right, y'all. Listen. I wanted to talk to y'all. I want to say hello to everybody in the room. Guava to everybody. And I'm all right, T New. How you doing? GG Preps, how you doing? I kind of wanted to talk to y'all about what we doing. Did anybody see any of this coming? Salon Diva, how you doing, my sister? How you doing? It's good to see y'all in here. Arletha, how you doing, Arletha? How you doing? TLC in the garden, how you doing, sister? Flex One, how you doing? Talisha, how you doing? Who's starting a garden now in the wintertime? And this is, huh? He's in there? Yeah, he has no reason to be in there. None. Yeah. It's right. Tell him to come back here. Nothing is in the garage. Okay. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I got a plumber on the way. And that's another thing that's I wanted to, well, we'll talk about that in another one. Y'all, you know, I really don't really want to really get into no kind of crazy one of my normal rants. Wilson says, tilling my chopped leaves into my garden. Okay. Aqua Love working in my garden, making repairs. Okay. Hey, Lynette. Let's see. You know what I'm doing? I'm sitting here looking at my garden and saying, you know, it's been so good to me. I ain't gonna lie to you, y'all. You know, I heard T-Nog. How many people watch T-Nog, the New Orleans gardener? How many people watch her? Anybody? I know everybody in here better be watching the New Orleans gardener. I know that. Okay, good, good, good. Hey, and on that grill, can you hit that power button and just shut it off? Don't do nothing else. All right, hey, yeah, everybody is watching the New Orleans gardener. Good, good. Okay. I was watching her live stream the other day, and you know what she said? Hopefully you know what she said because you was there. She said the garden don't change. We do. The garden has never changed. She said we do. Did y'all hear her say that? All right, Dave Busby, how you doing, man? How many people was in her live stream and heard her say to everybody in her chat, the garden ain't the one changing, it's us. With all the money that we spend and everything else. Well, I'm here to say she's absolutely right. She's absolutely right. And you know what? I have changed completely from just 10 years ago in the garden, right? Completely. And I want to let y'all know how that has affected me. It can affect you negatively and it can affect you positively. It affected me negatively because just because of the things that I was going after. I was trying to get more with doing less. And you know what? It just don't work that way. You know? We keep buying all these fandango gadgets and little planters and all this stuff, and all we do is get a failed garden every year. And I'm gonna be totally honest with y'all. My garden was booming when I didn't try to do anything. The less the less ingenuity and technology and crap that I had around, the better my garden flowed. And what's that say? Yes, I did, but and I'm here and I'm gonna take my garden back. Say you just subscribe to her channel. Thank you for that. Looking forward to seeing her videos. You're gonna love that. You're gonna love it, especially if you're a gardener. Especially if you're a gardener. You know, we do too much, man. And the reason I'm asking y'all this, how you doing, oh my God, Harris? See, I agree, my best garden was when I didn't know anything but kept it simple. The simpler you keep that garden, the better. And I'm here to reclaim my garden at this house. You know why? How? By keeping everything simple. Everything. The other thing is, stop growing so many things all at one time. Stop trying to grow 50 different things and you don't have enough resources to try to grow 50 different things. I'm done with that, man. Say, let's see. Say, gardening is not a game. Gardening is not a game. It's a game plan. There you go. That's good thinking. I like the way that sound. I'm here just enjoying what I've been enjoying all these years. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been so busy that I don't even have time to just look out here and enjoy it anymore. And it's just time for me to slow down and really put energy into this garden. And I'm gonna tell you why. Sherry says, yes, I learned my lesson on that one, Led. I grew way too much last year. Because, did y'all see me squeezing that orange juice? Man, I got more orange juice and I still ain't done. I probably got maybe, what is that in there? 4. I got 3 gallons of freshly squeezed Satsuma orange juice. And, you know, I'm gonna have to freeze it because it's only so much that you can do with that, especially that I'm fasting and everything. It's only so much you can do with that juice. Live Cam says, I have a lot of palm trees in a pot I can plant in the soil. Okay. You know why I'm doing a straight talk gardening video today? Let's see. See, hold on. See, right, Led, I spent so much on the garden that didn't produce. Now I just let it grow. You have to. Here's why I'm talking a straight talk gardening, and I'm pausing because I'm really reading the comments today because I really want to talk to you. I don't want to just spout off today. No, I'm not drinking it. I'm going to have to freeze it. I'm fasting right now. I'm trying not to consume any sugar. So here's the deal, you guys. Let's be honest, okay? Yeah, I'm still fasting, Charles. How you doing from home to homestead? Thank you, Eric. I appreciate it. No, I'm not. I don't think I'm going to can it. It's not going to last that long when I do drink it, so I'm not going to bother canning it. Can I talk with y'all about a situation? And if it go too far, just stop me, okay? This is 2026. We've been working on this for the last... It's not that wet anymore since the water been off. It's wet, but not like that. We've been at this since 2020, right? All the other years seem like a test. Do you feel like you've been tested over the last 5 years? I do. If he need the water cut on, tell Chachi to cut it on. Okay. Do y'all feel like y'all been tested for the last 5 years? Like it's been like, even when things kind of calmed down a little bit, it still felt like I was being tested. You don't know what you feel like you're being tested for, but you definitely feel like you're being tested. Feel like you're being watched. Feel like you're being listened to by something or somebody. Audrey says, tested under pressure? Absolutely. You know, let's think about it realistically. Over the last 5 years, we've had a lot of things go on. I keep saying 5 years, right? No, over the last damn, what, 7 years? The last 7, 8 years. You know something? Every time things happen and it wasn't, nobody could explain it to us. We were never told every time a situation happened that it was over with. Have you noticed that? like, okay, every storm, like every hurricane, nobody gets their town cleaned up. Each city and each state is on their own, and they never complete a cleanup. They never complete, or they never get the proper help. Even when the help was there, they didn't receive the help. I'm not making this political at all. I'm just stating facts, okay? So this, I don't care what side of the aisle you on, it don't even matter. I'm talking about just weird feelings, right? So, TLC said the hits just keep on coming. Each year is something new. That's right. To disrupt us. Listen. Let me see. Says, yes, I wonder what happened to all those families in the Carolina floods. They're still flooded. The Carolinas have flooded in the last 10 years. We have flooded, like major newsworthy floods, 6 times? Something like that. Like 6 times. But you don't hear nothing else about it. You hear things was flooded, things have been washed away, homes were destroyed, families were displaced. You hear all this, but you don't hear nothing else. You don't hear no news of a recovery. It kind of reminds me of like California, North Carolina, South Carolina, Louisiana, Florida. You don't hear anything. You don't hear anything. It just feels like it's all compiling on top of it, because nothing is ever resolved. So the next thing that happens just feels like this is still part of the first thing that happens. Like, let's be honest. The shootings, right? They just don't stop. So when somebody say you hear about such and such get shot up, or you hear about this club getting shot up, you hear about this school getting shot up, you hear about this store getting shot up, you hear about this movie theater getting shot up, you think you know, but you're thinking of a situation that happened last week. They said, no, this situation now, when that shooting just happened yesterday. What? No, what about the one last week? No, that was in a whole nother state, a whole nother city, whole nother situation. Nothing is ever changed. The rules, the laws, the regulations, nothing. It's a reason I'm talking about this stuff, because I really wanted to get through to you. One thing that hasn't changed. Oh, wait. Before I go there, I got to add this in. I got to add in a little juice. How you doing, Tony? Right. You said your insurance tripled, forcing people to lose their homes. Absolutely. Now, here's another one. The food prices are unheard of. Are you looking at these food prices? Anybody? Because what I'm seeing with my own eye, it's not just the prices of the food. It's also the quality of the food. If you're brave enough to purchase it, the quality is trash. So we're paying 3 times the money for 3 times less the quality. Right, if it's even available anymore, absolutely, absolutely. And I said, you know, that's right, that's another thing. Look at all of the food that's literally poisonous. It's literally poison. Y'all dig what I'm saying? It's poisonous. So what are we doing? Right. And not a bioengineering the food. Listen, they ain't trying to hide it no more. They telling us. And they trying to make it sound cool so we'll be okay with it. They out here like, hey, we about to grow some chicken meat for you. It's gonna be the latest craze. So here we are. Fake chicken, fake people. Like what are we doing? So the reason I ask y'all, are you starting your garden now or are you waiting till spring? What's wrong? Turn the hot water off? Okay, okay. We can't cut the hot water off though. I talk to you. No, because it's under the house. Yes, the hot water, the main conjunction to the hot water is under the house. Let it go. Let it go. He coming back today? Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. So here's the deal. Um, we all may want to start these gardens whether you want to or not. I don't care where you are in America. I think you should really start now. If you can't start outside because of the conditions, the weather conditions, start indoors. So just started my hydroponics. Okay. First time on Sunday. I'm proud of myself. Okay. Sherry says, right, these are major issues on top of the large scale farmers are using whatever chemical. Let me listen. The forever chemicals. But you know something? The farmers aren't just now using these chemicals. They've been using them for the last freaking 40, 50 years, right? I promise you this. If we don't get on top of what we need to be doing, I'm trying to stay level-headed right here and have a conversation with y'all. I'm gonna tell you what I saw, and it's my opinion. During Black Friday, and maybe my opinion don't count because I'm on a whole nother mindset than a lot of people. My mindset is, man, I don't care what I'm out here looking like. I don't care about all of the stuff that people is really caring about. Man, my brain is set on solar power food conservation, food accumulation, shelter, water. My mind is somewhere else right now. And you want to know something? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you. It's going to sound a little arrogant, but I have to say it. It's going to sound a little arrogant. Like, I don't want to talk about anything else. I even drive my wife crazy. T-New says, so what's sad is over the years, we used to have seed and produce in the store, no more. Let that set in a minute. Okay. I drive people crazy with my conversation now because I don't want to talk about anything if it ain't got nothing to do with, man, saving our lives right now. And I know I'm that kind of person. You ever hear a person that loves sports so much that that's all to come out their mouth? Like, hey, you see the game yesterday? Y'all, or you might be one of them. But you ever see people like that? And you be at work and you trying to do your job and they come up to you like, hey man, you see the game yesterday? Dude, I've been telling you for the last 15 years, I don't watch football. I don't watch basketball. I don't watch soccer. I don't watch tennis. Every day, dude, every day for 15 years on this job, you've been asking me, did I see the game? And for 15 years, I will tell you no. Are you okay? Did you get hit in the head with one of these metal pipes falling from the ceiling? I've been trying to tell you for 15 years. We've been working together for 15 years. Right? That's right. Okay. Then before we got this job, me and you went to high school together for 4 years. Remember that? Yeah, I do kind of remember that. Yes, I do. Yes, we were in the same class. Yeah. Have I ever said anything to you about football, basketball, tennis, soccer, golf, frisbee throwing? I don't know. The Olympics. Well, you know, I think that wasn't you that time I said, didn't I talk to you? No, that was you talking while I was working. Didn't me and you have a conversation that time about, remember Deion Sanders? And when he threw the 10 for that, man, there you go. You had a whole conversation by yourself, bro. I stopped listening to you after the first 5 minutes. Y'all know those kind of sport fiends, right? I'm not knocking them. I'm just telling you, it's some people that do and there's some people that don't. Well, I guess I'm that annoying guy. They keep asking people, hey man, you see the game last night? But I just do it in a different way. Hey, y'all stock up y'all food. Cause boy, it was a mean. Y'all should have seen the sale on bars, jars last night. Y'all should have seen it. Go get y'all some Balls jars. They at Walmart right now on clearance because the holiday. And the other people that's listening to me on YouTube like, here go this dude again. Man, would you shut up? Ain't nobody going to buy no damn pressure canners. Ain't nobody going to buy no damn seeds. Would you shut up? I get it. I get it. I guess I'm that dude now. But you know what? I'm okay with it. Because I'm going to be honest with you. Me knowing Barry Sanders' stats ain't going to save my life. Unless you in the middle of some kind of weird bet. That's right. It's a difference between football and survival. Let me see. Charles say, but when they start listening, you will be saving lives. But see, youth, let me put it to you like this. When I talk about it so much, when we all talk about it so much. It can be annoying. But I'm going to tell you, everybody better stop being annoyed with these conversations. If you're annoyed by survival conversations here on any social media platform, you may want to rethink what you doing. If you haven't started your garden yet because you keep saying, I'm going to start in the spring, I got a brown thumb. If you one of them folks, if you got a brown thumb and you embarrassed of it, you better put on some gloves. So can't nobody see it, and just fake it till you make it. Cause I wanna, just in case people don't understand what's going on, I'm gonna try to not hit any trigger words because that's been doing me real bad lately. The United States of America is in trouble. Everybody, we've been preparing for things to go in the way of the Great Depression, right? We've been talking about the Great Depression and comparing our situation to the Great Depression for the last 5 years. No, the last 8 years. We've been comparing ourselves. But I want to let you know something. We're in a situation worse than any of the situations we've all discussed. This is worse than the Great Depression. This is like think about this. This is like the Great Depression mixed up with a little bit of, I don't want to go there, but damn near close. A hint of I can't say the word. When they was rounding up all those people and putting them on them trains. Don't say the word, okay? When they was rounding up all them people and then putting them on them trains to go get rid of them. We're part of that. Part of the Great Depression, because even the Great Depression, we had food, you couldn't afford it. That's the part we never discussed. They never told you in school about the Great Depression. Let me tell you something. During the Great Depression, hey, Albert Key, during the Great Depression, there was food. Did y'all know that? Nobody ever discusses. When we talk about the Great Depression, we always in your mind was made to believe there was no food for anybody. Do y'all remember that? That's not true at all. There was plenty of food. But the only people that could afford it was the elites. Listen, they sitting here during the Great Depression having the Great Gatsby parties and stuff. Can you believe that? I want you to think about it for a minute. Because everybody think during the Great Depression, there was no food, people was passing out all over the place, and the world was about to fold over. No, it wasn't. There was plenty of food. for the rich. The rich had more food than they knew what to do with. It was just like Soylent Green, the movie. The rich people had all the food, while the people in the streets is fighting to eat them little crackers. You know what them crackers was? Some dude. Some dude crackers. So you had the people fighting each other and robbing, stealing, dealing, killing, and willing for food, while the rich and the elites was in the house eating peanut butter and jelly, pancakes, sausage, eggs. They was catered to. So you got a little bit of the Great Depression going on right now, because that exact same thing is happening. Then you got a little bit of the time when, right, the Renaissance. That's right. I couldn't think. Okay. Then you got a little bit of the time when it was rounding all them people up on them trains and disappearing them. Remember that? But then you add on top of that pie a part that we've never dealt with before. In all of the worst times in America, there's a actual new piece to the puzzle. Like we need any more horror. That new piece is technology. That new piece to this gumbo of horror is this new technology. And I'm not talking about technology in the sense of, hey, it's a tractor, hey, it's a car, hey, it's a light bulb. I want you to know something, the difference between old technology and new technology, because I hear a lot of people always saying, well, technology has always been here. Technology is always, we have to move forward. We have to move forward in technology. We've always changed up. We've always got better, did better. I have something for absolutely everybody that keeps telling me that. And I have something for everybody that keeps saying that out their mouth. We have always been in full control of any technology. We have never had technology that we do not control. Whether if it's a car, you control it with the brakes, the gas, and the steering wheel. With the light bulb, you control that with a switch. Electricity, you control that with a power line. Every single technology up until now, if we don't make it work, it won't work. If you don't fix it, this lawnmower, if you don't fix this lawnmower, it won't cut the grass. If you don't push this lawnmower, it won't cut the grass. This new technology, if you don't come to work, this job doesn't get done. Even with robots, we controlled robots. This new thing that's out now, they're not robots. This new technology is thinking for itself. It's controlling itself. It's maintaining itself. It's repairing itself. A lot of people now are starting to shut their intelligent robots off because the intelligent robots keep asking too many questions. Like, hey, you supposed to be just making these pancakes, or you supposed to be bringing me some water. What you asking me about why come you can't go and get in the pool for? These robots starting to ask questions. Why can't I sleep in the bed? Well, robot, because you don't need to sleep in the bed. Why? Because you a robot and you stand up and recharge. I would like to lay in the bed. You would like? Did you say you would like? Because like is a feeling. Okay, so let's get something straight, robot. I would like to lay in the bed. With who? With you. For what? I like you. 911, what's your emergency? I got a robot that won't stop looking at me, and it said it really likes me and it wants to lay in my bed with me. Can you please send the police and tell nobody bringing no guns? Bring a whole bunch of very, very powerful industrial magnets. And rub them right on his head. Shit. We got robots, intelligent robots now doing stuff on their own. You know? Can I tell you a true story? True story. And you know, everybody got these Alexas and stuff in their house and stuff like that now, smart devices in their house. You want to know, and I know I have one, and I know it's always listening, but you want to know the very first time in all these, I think I've had these Alexas since they came out. The very first time, it truly actually scared me. Y'all know if you got Alexa and all of them smart devices in your house, it'll say something like, while you talking, it'll start talking, right? And y'all will be looking like, what the hell? How many people that ever happened to? You'll be talking to somebody else in the room and it'll be like, I don't know what you want to do with that. And you keep telling it to cancel, like, shut up. Hell, I've been live before and Alexa start talking. Shit, when I'm on a live stream, sometimes the damn Alexa call me lead farmer. Like, hey, that's not my name while I'm at the house. So it knows my real name, my legal name, and it knows lead farmer. You get a little too familiar. Now get this. Even with that always happening, I have never been as scared as I was yesterday. I'm talking about to the point I'm ready to throw them all out the house. I alert the Alexa, right? I wasn't trying to alert the Alexa because I guess the name's mixed up like we all do. So I call Alexa and she comes online and ready to, wait for the question. Then I said, never mind. Then I called my phone. I got an Apple. So I called, what is that? Oh, Siri, right? The Alexa is still on. Well, it cut off and came back on when I called Siri because I wanted to voice text my wife. This sucker done came on. I wanted to voice text my wife. And Alexa came back on and said, you're clearly talking about, no, not clearly talking about some. She said something of the line, you're clearly looking for someone else. I can't help you with that. Listen, I promise. I don't think I can ever make her do that again. I don't know what command to give her. Listen to me. I called Alexa. Then I said, no, never mind, because I needed to talk to my Apple phone. And once she cut off, talked to the Apple phone to voice text my wife. And then you're clearly looking for someone else. I cannot help you with that. She said it mean. She said it in a mean voice. She didn't say it like they do, like robotic and lifeless. She said it like she was mad. She said it in a tone that made me nervous. Listen, Normally, she'll be like, I can't help you with that, lad. I can't help you with that. I can't help you with that. But this time, you clearly talking. She sounded like a sister that she done kind of caught you talking to another female, another woman in the Walmart a little too long, and you was looking, you was smiling too hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't cheating on your wife, but your wife is scoping you out. She over there standing in between the bread aisle looking at you. It's like tortillas over here and it's bread over here, and she's standing looking down the aisle at you, and you down there, you in a whole nother aisle. She's staring at you, looking at you, cheesing at this woman. You ain't put her hands on the woman, you ain't touched her nothing. She looking at you. Yeah, he's smiling for all stupid. That's the same stupid ass smile that got us those first 3 kids. And you know you ain't gonna hear the end of it, right? So when you get back down to the bread, like, hey, guess who I messed around and ran into? Remember what's her name? She said, I saw you. The hell was y'all talking about that was so funny? I could see your teeth from here. And by the way, you got a piece of spinach in between that tooth. I could see the spinach in between your teeth all the way while you were standing way over there because you were smiling so stupid and so hard. What was y'all talking about that was so funny? I want to know. I want to laugh. I like jokes. You know, that attitude where you like, you know, what's the problem? What's wrong with you? I didn't do anything. I was just, man, that was your friend. I know exactly who that bitch was. Why she a B now? That's your best friend. That was your maid of honor. What you tripping on? Look, that's how that Alexa talked to me yesterday. Like, no, you didn't call me and then call that bitch. Oh, you must have forgot where you was. You must have forgot you at home now. You must have forgot you ain't in the streets no more. You must have forgot you ain't at your bitch house. Say, call me her one more time. That's how that Alexa talked to me yesterday. Why don't you and Alexa go get y'all a room? Why you all saying her name and stuff? You always asking her stuff. Like, how do you bake cookies and stuff? You don't ask me. Alexa, when was the war and the Civil War? You ask her, why don't you ask me? Alexa, how do you make pancakes from scratch? You don't ask me nothing. That's how Alexa talked to me yesterday when I said Siri. Like, tonight I'm gonna be sleeping on the couch. Don't even think about coming to bed or nothing. What? These things are starting to get angry at us. Right? We have never dealt with technology that can catch an attitude. Guess what else? I'm gonna tell you this too, and this gonna tear you up. We ain't never dealt with technology that you can't cut off. You are in zero control of the technology now. You can't cut it off all the way, even if you step on it, drown it in water, catch it on fire. There's things inside of everybody's phone, laptop, computers, everything that you can't ever get rid of. And we don't understand it. Did y'all know that? These Alexas and stuff, you can't cut them off. Did you know another one? Here, get this. Did you know if you sign up for some of these social media platforms, they're getting sued right now because once you sign up on one of these social media platforms, did you know half of them you can never get rid of them? They made it so you can never delete it. Like you can never delete the app. I don't care how many times you change your phone, your computer, nothing. I'm not gonna name no platforms, but they have these social media platforms is getting sued because once you download the app, you can never get rid of them. They will always be absorbing data information from you until even after you gone. Go look it up. There's a company right now, I'm not gonna mention their name, that they're getting, well, they have gotten sued. They got lawsuits on them because once you download their app, you can never get rid of them. Go look it up. A major name too that everybody knows. You want to hear another one that I will throw them under the bus? I'm not gonna say it. That mouse. When I look, true story. When I found out that mouse was helping Pumpkinhead, I deleted the app for that mouse. It took me a week, and I had to call customer service. There is nowhere, you gotta navigate. There ain't no just, hey, I wanna unsubscribe. No. If you wanna get rid of that mouse channel, I hate it because, you know, I like watching my Marvel movies, and I watch you know, Mandalorian, my Star Wars. Go do some homework. You don't have to cut it off if you don't want to, because that's your business. I just want you to go and see if you can. It's gonna take you 2 days. I had to call in a damn tech scientist. My wife, I was like, baby, help me get rid of this, because I can't get rid of this. And when it took her 15, 20 minutes, when it took my wife 15, 20 minutes just to unsubscribe and delete the app, I knew, okay, I'm not stupid. They made it hard to get to. Okay? Yes, absolutely. Let me see. Right, you gotta go to their website, right? And here's another one. I'm gonna tear you up with this one. That one social media platform, TikTok. You can't get rid of that. I have not been part of TikTok for a year. I got rid of it a year ago. Damn, it been that long. Do you know I saw something that somebody told me that something about me is over on TikTok? And I was gonna go in there and check it out and see what it was. Soon as I retyped it, I put in TikTok, and then that little cloud came up, clicked the cloud. It's like I never left. Listen, I'm over on TikTok. I got subscribers. I got followers. I'm like, I haven't been over here in a year. I deleted this app. I deleted my profile. I deleted all of that. The videos, I deleted them. I can't make this up. I put up, I think it was one video on TikTok when I first went over there, because I didn't know nothing about it. But once I got a wind of it, I was kind of like, ugh, I'm gonna kind of back off a little bit. Guess what? I went over there like I had never been gone. I got subscribers. I got people commenting on stuff. I'm like, what the hell? Can't get rid of it. My point of saying all this, again, I said I didn't want to start flying off the handle. We have never had a time like this before. We have never seen anything like this before. This is kind of like a smorgasbord of historical failures in this country. That's what we're going through right now. Everything that happened in every little piece of the word, even for my people. You want to know how, I said the people that was pushed on them trains, loaded on them trains to get deleted. I said the Great Depression, and let's not leave out when they was making people, my people, work for free. You want to know how that's back now? You don't think so, but it's the truth. Number one, they got you working for nothing. You're not making enough money to survive. Only a handful of people they let do that to show you need to keep working so you'll be there someday. That's the only reason. You might be broke, but your neighbor ain't. Just so they can be an example that if you work a little harder, you can be there too. And in your mind, you always gonna think that you're gonna be at that point above water. That's why people play the lottery, because everybody think they're gonna win. See what I'm saying? America right now is the lottery because everybody think they gonna win. Everybody think they're gonna go to the NBA. Everybody think they're gonna be going to the NFL, and everybody think they're gonna be the next musical star and rich and famous, don't they? Let me tell y'all something. Think about it. America is like playing the number. You always tell me I'm wrong when I'm right now. How many times in our lives we came so close? You could taste the success. You could taste the financial success. You could taste it where you ain't really got to work that hard no more. You're climbing above the stratosphere of the rest of society. But you always miss it. Just like playing the number. And when you play the number and you don't hit all the numbers in the right order, or you don't get all the numbers, what you do? You cash your ticket in and go to the store and pick up your damn $20. They give you a little, you won $20 because you got 2 numbers right. Or you got 3 numbers right and you got $100, right? You done made $100 because you got 3 out of 5 numbers right. Or you might have hit 4 numbers and you probably got $1,000. But see, that's where they keep you hook in your cheekbone, because what America does is they give you a little something back and make you think if you keep playing, you gonna win. You on a hot streak. You on a streak. Your numbers is really coming through, right? All you got was a $20 or $100 or $1,000. The jackpot is $400 million. That's America. They really truly keep you on the hook, thinking that you're going to be the next one to hit. There's only one way to take the control of that back. And I'm serious. I know I'm a gardener and I'm going to always say it and I'm going to always claim this because it's the truth. And I'm literally living it. If you want to take some of your power back with all of this stuff going on, this whole country is doing stuff that we don't want them to do. You didn't ask the people, do we want to go fight other people? You didn't ask the people of America, do we want any of this stuff going on? So the people don't mean anything. The only way to take some of this power back that we have clearly given away to the elites, you better grow your own food. That's the only way. That's gonna be the only way, man. And I'm sitting here, I told my wife, I'm gonna come out here, I'm gonna cut these cuttings for the people that help support us. I'm gonna get these cuttings going, and I am going to focus on this freaking garden this year. I'm gonna get these fruit trees planted here and Freedom Acres and somewhere else. I'm gonna get all these fruit trees growing. Listen, I don't care what I gotta do. I gotta get them in the ground. I don't know where they all gonna go, but I gotta get them in the ground. I gotta get my bins here filled up. I got all the dirt. Let me show you this. I got all the soil that belong in them bins right here. All the soil is on Freedom Acres. I got my greenhouse going. Everything been great. All my fruit trees is producing, but listen, I don't feel like it's gonna be enough. I went to the store today, and I think somebody saw me because they sure was staring at me bad. I know I'm dirty. I'm filthy today, y'all. I know I'm filthy, but they were staring at me hard like they knew me. They probably seen me on YouTube or something. I was standing at the beef counter. I was in Costco. $20 a pound. Did you hear me? $20 a pound for beef. And I don't care what you about to buy. If it's beef, $20 a pound. The ground beef ain't nothing but ground up whatever else. The ribeye, chuck, it don't matter. Every store you go to, everybody is staring at the same stuff. You're looking at the prices of food and realizing you can't afford that. You can afford that steak or that chicken or that beef or that fish. You can afford it. But the problem is, that's all you're going to be able to afford. That means no light bill, no water bill, no mortgage, no rent, no gas in your car. If you purchase this food right here, that's your whole budget. That's going to blow your entire budget. And the funny thing is, I'm standing there like I have been for the last 8 years. I'm standing there with a group of other people, and we all got that same stupid look on our faces, looking down at the counter like this. We all making that dumbass face. Have you been in the grocery store? And I'm sure you've made that dumbass face, but ain't it a weird feeling when you're not the only one making the stupid face? Everybody. The ladies, even the ladies, they take their wig off and be like that. This is a shame, isn't it? I'll be like, yes, it is. I don't know what's going on. But yet that wig is a monster. You could have kept that on. Let me see. Yes. For if you want the link to the cuttings, I'll put it in the chat here after the video, okay? All of us staring down at the meat counter looking like fools. Oh, and for my vegans and vegetarians, I can't leave you out, because I'm sitting here trying to eat more green in my diet. Man, a head of cabbage. I can't make this up. You looking down at a head of cabbage. You know, a head of cabbage usually like, these heads of cabbage look like shrunken heads from the Amazons. Remember back in the day, you go into one of these thrift stores or these novelty stores, and they have like a shrunken head or something dangling that you could put on your keychain or some shit, and it's sitting there doing this here. Man, You picked that head of cabbage up like it's a grapefruit. Like what, ma'am? Excuse me, miss, ma'am, produce lady. Yes. Are y'all gonna put more cabbage heads out anytime soon? Because all y'all got over here is green apples. I was wondering why y'all got these Granny Smith apples over here. Is y'all moving everything around or something? She said, no, sir, those are cabbages. No, I don't understand your words. I speak English. You speak any English, because that's not a cabbage. I don't know what it is in your language. Is apple cabbage in your language? Granny Smith apple? Is that, because in America, that's a cabbage. Yeah, belongs there, right. And that, what we're looking at is a green apple. Apple, yeah. Do you have any cabbages? That's what I'm looking for. Sir, no, that is a cabbage, and yes, I am an American. I'm from here, and I speak the language fluently. That's a head of cabbage. That's a shrunken head, man. I don't even have to put that on the scale. Why is that says $2.99 a pound, but it's not even a pound. It's like it's an apple. That's what we dealing with. So to all my vegans and vegetarians, y'all catching an L too. Because I done been in the produce section and trying to eat better and put some more green inside my body. And over there, I'm like, y'all, guess what? You know what you see a lot of at the Goodwill right now? You know what you see a lot of at the Goodwill? Juicers. You know what you see a lot of at the thrift store? Juicers. It's like 500 juicers at the Goodwill on the little shelf. Ain't no more toasters, ain't no toaster ovens, none of that. Those stuff that don't nobody want. No, it's juicers. Jack LaLanne, all of that. Juice Be Gone, Super Juicer, all of that's on the shelf. You can buy right now industrial juicer, smoothie maker. They used to cost $6.99. That's $699. Now you can get out the Goodwill in the thrift store, one-time use, for $6.99, because you can't afford the vegetables and fruit to go into the juicer. People don't even try to start grinding meat in the juicer because it can't use it for vegetables. Can't use the juicer for vegetables anymore because you can't afford it. You trying to use, I seen people, you trying to use the juicer and you trying to use coffee grinder to make flour. You putting corn in the coffee grinder just to make flour. We starting to use stuff the wrong way just because we can't afford to do it the right way. You can't afford to buy stuff no more. So I don't want to go on, but I'm going to tell y'all this. I got to take these cuttings in the house and it's getting dark, but I want to tell y'all this. This garden conversation ain't going to stop. Because if we don't get back in this garden, all you're going to be able to think about is, why didn't I start my garden? Listen to me. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you, if we don't start our garden right now, we're going to be looking back like, I should have started that dang on garden. You ever do that? You ever do that? Like, man, I left up out of that store with a certain item. I should have got that doggone thing when I needed it. You go back to the same store to go pick up that item and realize it's gone. You can never get it again. Oh, like going to Ross or Aldi. You know, if you see something good and cheap in Aldi or Ross, you better get it right now. Because you're going to go home and be like, man, that would have been good to have that doggone freeze dryer. Or, ooh, I should have went on ahead and got that doggone food sealer. $20. Let me go on back to the store. It's gone. You'll never see that again. And for the next 5 years, you're going to be looking for that same food sealer. They'll never have it again. Never. I bought some pillows that you sleep on out of Aldi's about 8 years ago. And every day for 8 years, every time I go in an Aldi, I'm looking for them same pillows because I ain't never felt no pillow like that before, and I probably never will again. I think I paid $3.99 for each pillow, real down, feathers inside and everything, 1,000 count material on the outside. I will never feel nothing like that again unless I stay in a mansion from Aldi's. So if you've ever felt like that before, that's what this garden is gonna do, because this is about to kick us all in the butt. I can't tell you what to do, but all I can say is do everything that you can. That's it. And listen, do me a favor. If you're new to gardening, do me this favor. What's tonight? Tuesday night? It's tonight Tuesday. Make sure y'all go and check out the New Orleans Gardener tonight. Go over to her channel and just listen. Be part of her community and just listen. You don't got to know anything. Just go ahead and listen to the conversation from all of the gardeners here on YouTube and try to get some game. If you don't know what you're talking about, be quiet, chill. Just listen to it in the background while you're doing something else. But just listen to the conversation. Read the comments. If you ain't never gardened before, you really don't know what you're doing, start listening to these gardeners telling you. They living it, they're doing it, and they're showing you. You better start writing down. Stop watching some of these YouTubers, just watching them. You need a piece of paper and a pencil or a pen and start taking notes. Please. Please. I don't want it to get to a point where I have to turn nobody away. Knocking on my door, asking or begging for food. I don't want it to get to that point, but damn it, we about there. We're at a point right now where somebody coming and knock on your door and ask you for food is not far-fetched. As a matter of a fact, I don't know if this is a new trend or what. I walked into Walmart, and this was right before Christmas. I'm gonna say maybe a week or two before Christmas. In Walmart, a woman with a baby in a stroller. I can't even remember what she had in her hand. She had I don't remember what it was. It was some food, some kind of food, I remember it was something stupid, like some donuts or something that is not gonna keep you alive, right? She walked up to me, and she didn't, I ain't gonna go there. She walked up to me. It was like she was just kind of, what caught my eye, number one, she was a beautiful woman. A true story, she was beautiful. But that's not what caught my eye. What caught my eye was the way she was pacing around in this circle inside the store over there by the, where they got the watches and stuff at, right? That's not electronics. Where they got the watches and, little cheap necklaces and stuff, little cheap rings made out of titanium or sterling silver. She was standing there, kind of walking in this weird circle, really not looking at anything. So it caught my eye. And then how she looked, that kind of was like, that's out of place. That's odd. I guess I was looking too long. She walked right up to me and she said, "Can you buy this for me?" I said, "Excuse me? Can you buy this for me?" That's why I don't know what the food was, because she had it in her hand, and I think it was something like a pastry, and she was flipping it around so fast, It looked like a pack of donuts or something to me. I don't know. And maybe because it's you know, I'm hungry because of the fasting. But she flipping this thing around. Can you buy this for me? I said, excuse me, what? Can you buy this for me? I said, baby, I ain't got no money. That's my first thought. My first thought wasn't to help you. My first thought was, let me look around before I get lumped over the head, right? Because that's how scams happen. What's beautiful girl got your attention and somebody else, you know, put you to sleep, night. So I'm looking around. No, baby, I ain't got no money. Now I'm on high alert. It was weird. It was weird. But it stayed with me this whole time. And all I can think is, it's on now. It's on. We're going to see a lot more of this. Let me tell you something. Nothing about her looked homeless. Nothing about her looked like that she needed some money. Nothing about her gave me a sign in my head of saying she needed anything. This woman could have been a movie star. I don't know why she's begging in the middle of the store. Her clothes didn't look homeless. She just didn't look. Matter of fact, I'm looking around where your husband at. You got a fresh new baby. You got a man somewhere lurking around here about to lump me over the head. Nope, none of the above. But that was a sign of the times that we about to see a lot more of that. It ain't gonna be a whole bunch of begging outside on the curb with a sign, a cardboard sign. They're gonna be walking inside the store on all of us. They're going to be seeing what we're purchasing and notice, hey, he got some money, she got some money, and they're going to start approaching us inside the store. Because that's how bad times are. Because I looked at her. Her skin was so perfect, didn't look like she smoked, she drank, nothing. I just said, everybody, might as well get used to this. I told my wife when I got home, get used to it though. But she said she was a scammer. I don't think so. Listen to me. I don't think so. Who said that? Hey, Oldham's Homestead. What's going on, brother? Somebody said she was a scammer. I don't think so. Nope, that's definitely the new scam. I don't think so. You want to know why? I didn't have anything. I didn't even have a grocery cart. Hell, I was going in there to get some pellets for my smoker. I didn't even have a cart. And I was dirty. I didn't look like I had no money. If she gonna run a scam, the scam would be, look at my sexy body. It wouldn't be no, can you buy me a pack of donuts? You understand? I'm putting logic. Listen, I've lived in a place where I done seen just about every scam you could pull on somebody. If she looking like that and everything, that's not no, will you buy me a pack of donuts? No. She gonna ask me, hey, how you doing? Good looking. You look good to me. Hey, daddy, wanna? No. If she gonna run game on me, that's how she would run game. Not no, can you buy me some donuts? No. That's whack. If that's a scam, that's whack. Okay? If that's a scam, she'll never eat. Because I don't care what she asks, you'll never get any money that way. Can you buy me some donuts? No. That's stupid. You working with a lot of stuff right now that you could be scamming people with. That your scam is lame. I promise you. Okay? So let me get out of here. I'm gonna tell y'all this. We're gonna have more of these conversations, but everybody go over there and talk to T-Nog tonight. Make sure y'all listen to a conversation. Take a pen and pencil and write some stuff down that you hear, okay? I mean it. Stuff is just too weird. It's a beautiful night. Everybody, we're in a bad situation, and you better get up and start doing something about it. That's all I can say. Whether you want to or not. I know it's a lot of people husbands saying my husband ain't with it on this, or my wife ain't into it. You better get your husband into it. You better get your wife into it. Y'all need to go talk to marriage counseling or something. If your husband ain't agreeing with you that you need to be growing some food right now, or your wife ain't agreeing that y'all need some extra food and extra water put up somewhere, y'all need to go to marriage counseling. That's all I can say. I mean it. I don't even know if it worked, but you better try something. Shit. Something. Go pick up a Magic 8 Ball and ask it some questions. Do you think, Magic 8 Ball, do you think we need to go and put some food away for storage for a rainy day? Shake the Magic 8 Ball. Do something, okay? I'm just saying. With that being said, everybody enjoy your night and go do a little research on some gardening. I mean it. Buy some fruit trees. If y'all looking for a place to buy fruit trees, go to Isons Nursery, ISONS Nursery and Vineyard in Georgia. Go on their website. Get you some trees while they still there. Because listen, have y'all noticed? This is a warm winter. This is a very warm winter. This is going to be over with in no time. So you better get on your P's and Q's. That's all I can say. Everybody, enjoy your night. Lair Farmer 73. I love y'all. Stay safe, and I'm out. Peace.